Wanda. I hope all of you had a fantastic Thanksgiving, and that if you did overindulge, that you're getting back on track. As I posted an announcement to YouTube saying, get the leftovers out of the house. Keep the lean turkey meat to add with vegetables, but if you've got pie and sweet potatoes left around, get them out. Give them to a neighbor, give them to a friend, take them to your children's school. If you have to, throw it out. I know it's not optimal to waste food, but you know what? It's not good to be keeping those leftovers that you're just gonna get in that fridge and get at them, okay? So, all right, so this video is basically going to address my tips, my top tips for how I lost 20 pounds. Now these videos are always a little bit annoying because it's like, you know, I'm not going to reveal a huge secret or abracadabra. And if you've been watching my channel, you'll know that you may have heard some of these already, but I'll go ahead and just kind of break them down. The first one is, and I think I've talked about this before, is that before you begin your diet, I am doing the South Beach diet. You have to do what you want, what works best for you. But before you begin whatever diet is you're doing, you need to be prepared. Inform your family members and those closest to you so that they can support you and not sabotage you. Lori Pretty Simple just made a video where her sister went out and got her some scales. How wonderfully supportive is that? You know, my husband was coming home with extra vegetables from the grocery store for me. Just put it out there so that people know what you're going through. I know sometimes it's a little embarrassing to be like, I'm on a diet. But if they're cutting you a huge piece of cake at you know, your son's friend's birthday party, they need to know there's a reason why you can't eat that. After you inform family and friends, you need to get your shopping list. You need to get organized so that you're never going to be able to reach for sweet, high-calorie foods when you're hungry. You need to have the healthy things on hand and even pre-made. This is very acute in the beginning of the diet because that's when you're at your weakest. You haven't had any success yet, so you think, it doesn't matter. I'll just go ahead and do it. Please, please, please try your best to not cheat on your diet, especially in that first week. It is so crucial to your psychological, to your psyche, that you can prove to yourself that you can do this. Cheating, you guys, seriously will set you back, and then the whole thing will crumble. For those of you that don't have emotional eating issues, for those of you that are not overweight, this is going to sound a little crazy and hardcore to you. But to many of you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. How many times have we all started a diet and stopped it because we cheated the very next day? One thing leads to another. If it's, oh, I can have these pack of gummy bears, I mean, it's not chocolate, then that leads to, well, I'll go ahead and have 3 slices of pizza. After you've been on the diet and had some successes, the first 5, the first 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, then you can have those little cheats, but not in the beginning. Please don't do it. You're going to sabotage yourself. So the next tip is you can't be doing this for anyone but yourself. This has to be for you. At the end of the day, you live with your body. You go to the doctor and check your cholesterol. You fit into or not fit into those clothes. Don't do this for anyone but yourself. Okay? And not for a boyfriend who's like, oh yeah, I think he could look a lot hotter 10 pounds down. You have to want it and do this. Otherwise, you won't succeed. Okay, that's really important. The next one is you've got to figure out where your weak points are. Okay? My weak points were 2 places. 1, 4 o'clock low, afternoon low, where you're like, gosh, actually right now, I just want a nap. You know, I just want to eat some chocolate, pump up my energy, drink a Coke. Or late night snacking. Just late night snacking, drinking some wine. Oh, I think I'll have some cheese and some crackers with that and some, you know, those are just empty calories before I went to bed and I didn't eat them. Okay, so once you find out where your weak points are, you need to hit them head on. It's war. Don't underestimate how powerful those routines have become. Maybe they're not healthy routines, but they're the ones that you've adopted and used over many, could be weeks, months, or years. For me, the 4 o'clock routine of going to the bakery with my son was hard. I had to drastically switch it up. Not go to the bakery anymore. If I did, bring a snack with me. Always have some healthy, munchy snacks with me. Then at nighttime, it became even more serious. I had to get up, make jewelry, take a shower, go for a walk. Like, you guys, it was serious. I could not underestimate the power of wanting to eat really late at night. Sometimes it would be like, let's see, 10 o'clock at night, and I would just have this voice in my head that was so strong, like, just go in and get there. Get something out of the fridge. Come on, it won't matter. Just, no. So you've got to really target where your weak points are and then attack them like it's war. And overall, that's the mentality that you kind of need to go for in the beginning. You can't take any of this lightly and be like, oh yeah, well, I think I'll try it. You have to go full bore. You're not going to succeed. All right, so those are my very few short tips for you. I am in the middle of, I've announced this on my other channel, I will announce it here, an international move. My family is moving to the United States, and you can imagine the international move scenario is so exhausting. From the physical packing stuff to the emotional stuff, saying goodbye to friends, colleagues, wrapping up things at work, visas, finding a place to live, health insurance, all that stuff. It's just insane. And so I'm pretty exhausted and run down these days. I did get a new haircut though, which I think is fun and fluffy. This is kind of neat, this haircut, because I wouldn't have worn my hair like this 20 pounds ago. I always felt like if my hair was down and super fluffy, almost a little bit 70s, I need to brush it, but that would make me look bigger, like make me look fatter. So it's fun to wear this. It's kind of the new me. I like the layers. And what else can I tell you? That's it. I'm kind of tired. I'm happy. I'm in a great place. I'm psyched about the future, but I would say moving is hard work. So one thing that's been helping me keep my sanity is my workouts. But yeah, I got to run now. So I hope that was helpful to some of you guys, and I hope you're all doing fabulous. I want to say don't be too hard on yourself post-Thanksgiving, but also you got to get back on the saddle. So get there. Let's do this. Let's move forward. Keep on. Okay, bye guys.